Hi there, I'm William Bush, the Field CTO for Europe at CatLogic Software. And today in this short demonstration video, I'm going to show you how to install CloudCasa to protect your cloud-native workloads running on Red Hat OpenShift clusters. As shown here, CloudCasa is a certified Red Hat OpenShift operator and is available via the Red Hat ecosystem catalog. This means we make all of the certification standards required via Red Hat to ensure that we run on OpenShift. We are certified operators, we are fully containerized, we offer continuous vulnerability scans, and deliver collaborative support for you. CloudCasa itself is a powerful and easy to use Kubernetes and cloud database backup service for DevOps and IT ops teams. CloudCasa being offered as a service means that you don't need to be a storage or data protection expert to back up and restore Kubernetes clusters and also cloud databases. This means that you can leave data protection for cloud-native workloads to the experts. Let me show you how simple and easy it is to get CloudCasa deployed and up and running. So here we have a Kubernetes cluster running on the Red Hat OpenShift container platform. The first thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to create a namespace. So if we jump into namespaces, select create namespace and call this CloudCasa-op. So we can see here now that namespace is defined and active. The next thing I'm going to do is jump into the operator hub. So from here, I'm going to search for CloudCasa. You can see here that our CloudCasa operator appears. And what this does when you click on this is this provides you with very easy instructions on how to install the supported features, installation checkpoints, and a bit more useful information in there regarding CloudCasa. So you can see on how to install instructions, the first step is to create the namespace CloudCasa-operator, which we've done. And the second step is to select the install option at the top of the page here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to select the namespace that we've just created in CloudCasa-operator. I'll select install, and that will run through very quickly and install the operator here. As you can see there, within a few seconds, the operator has been successfully installed and is now ready for use. If we select View Operator, what we can do here is see the details and see obviously that the deployment of that operator has been successful within here. The next step now is that we need to go to CloudCasa itself, register an account, register a cluster, get a cluster ID, and then come back into here to install the CloudCasa agent. So if we go to cloudcasa.io, we can see we've got the login/sign up option in the top right-hand side of the page. If I click on there, I'm going to be given the option in here to sign in or sign up. To sign up, we simply need your email, you to define a password, you to input your first name, last name, company, job title, read and accept the terms of service and privacy policy. Also in here as well, for security purposes, we can enable multi-factor authentication as well. So if you're security concerned, CloudCasa fully supports MFA. So once you're signed up and logged in, this is what CloudCasa looks like. We deliver a very comprehensive dashboard here to provide you with an overview of the health of your backup environment. We can see here I've got a couple of registered clusters within here already. However, what I want to do here is I want to register a cluster. So I jump into protection. So from here, I can register a cluster. If I select the add cluster option, I then have to input a name in here. So if I call this Will-Red Hat. I can also put a description in here, which is optional. And I can also offer input some advanced options into here, including tags, and also the destination cloud and destination region for where you want your backup data to potentially be stored. We can offer local snapshots here. If you do local snapshot and also then copy to CloudCasa, we can store this data within a various different number of regions within AWS and Azure here within the offering. The default options for this are set by the preferences as well, but can be changed whenever you add a cluster or define a policy within here as well. So if I select register cluster here, what that's going to do is successfully register a cluster. And it's going to provide me with a cluster ID here, which is what we need for the next step within the Red Hat OpenShift installation. So if I jump back into our CloudCasa operator here and select CloudCasa, you can see there's no operands found already. However, if we select Create CloudCasa here, it's going to give the option here to state a name and state a cluster ID, which obviously has been generated in that previous step by CloudCasa. So if I copy and paste the cluster ID into here, the name can be left as the default if you want, or what we can do in here as well is we can put the name the same as the cluster just to keep everything in line. Bring that back over into here. If I now select create in here, what that's going to do is that is effectively going to initialize and deploy the CloudCasa agent. So we can see here now the conditions met are initialized and deployed. And if I click on the agent here, it's going to show me there that that's been successfully installed. If I come back into here, we are now registered. And what that'll do then when connectivity is established is it will go through and it will run the inventory. It will collect all the information regarding the namespaces that exist on that cluster. And once that's completed, it will go into the active state. So you can see here now that cluster is in an active state. And it really is that simple to get CloudCasa up and running, your Kubernetes cluster registered and ready for backups to be defined. Thank you for watching. I hope you found that useful. Please do go and sign up for CloudCasa via CloudCasa.io and provide us with your feedback. If you've got any queries or questions, you want to run a one-on-one session, speak with one of our experts, schedule a demo or a tech session, please do get in contact via cloudcasa.io/contact us. Also, please do check out our YouTube channel. There's a whole host of useful videos on there on how you can utilize CloudCasa to protect your cloud native workloads. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to speaking with you again.